Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 Morning News.
8:15, let's talk Ravens. A huge Sunday afternoon coming up for the Ravens as they go into Cincinnati with almost a brand new team. As Omicron plays into how teams even choose their plays. The question swirling about how it will impact the NFL's playoffs. Well, joining us right now, President and founder of DLE Agency, Doug Eldridge. Doug, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
Bring it back. Let's start here. 41-17 in Baltimore in October with Cincinnati. Now we're going to Cincy this Sunday afternoon. How do the Ravens pull through this one?
Well, you know, it's almost a completely different team that's going to be taking the field in Cincinnati. Back then, you had Lamar. Now you have 16 players that are on the COVID list. To back up a step, though, Tom, since week 14, the NFL put 200 players on the COVID list, 150 of whom were asymptomatic. Wednesday of this week, another 38 went on the list, 5 of whom were Ravens. Ravens have 9 guys on the defensive side of the ball that are on the COVID list. So when we talk about Sunday afternoon taking the field, by any measure, this is going to be a radically different Ravens team, just in terms of the guys that are capable of suiting up.
Yeah, I mean, we're showing some video of Oliver, the tight end. He just went on the list, too, this week. So, again, you start looking at, and I don't know if you've done it. You probably haven't, but I had to. Last game, I was Googling some numbers because I'm like, who is that? I'm like, where in the world? Yeah, you're trying to figure out. So let's talk about, though, the quarterback position here. Huntley versus Jackson. Huntley's looking pretty good.
He really is. You know, shocker. The Ravens made another great acquisition. You know, the research and the selections have always been top-notch, from the draft to free agency, and they are rarely caught on their back foot. Think about it. You got your starting corners. You got most of your edge rushers. All 3 of your running backs went down before the first snap was played this season. Yet here we are talking about them in a playoff hunt. 1 game out of first in the AFC North. They're fighting for their playoff spot. I mean, what other franchise? I'm not even saying that to play to the home crowd here. Objectively speaking, what other franchise could be talking about that with 3 games left in literally the longest season in NFL history? For the first time ever, they've moved to a 17-game format. Now, Rodgers, you know, this time of year, teams are normally held together with bubblegum and popsicle sticks.
Yes.
The one thing you're focused on is just getting your guys healthy, right? Battling injury. Now, for the first time ever, they're also battling illness, and the Ravens have been ransacked from every angle. So when they take the field in Cincinnati, Huntley's really going to be arguably the most important player on the field, because this defense is absolutely shell-shocked. They only had 13 guys to run defense in practice yesterday. That's the 53-man roster plus practice squad. So to say they're decimated, we're about 2 quarters away from you and I getting called out of the stands to suit up. So let's hope that they stay healthy.
All right, real quick, we're out of time, but you were just talking about the defense. Let's talk about the shift, though. 5 Pro Bowlers now, and they're all offense or special teams. No defense. The Ravens are known as the defensive team.
Talk about a paradigm shift. I mean, this franchise was built around the concept of defense. Even their thematic partnerships with Under Armour and the "I will protect this house," you know, that comes in through the stadium, everybody goes nuts. Yeah. From Ray to Reed to Haloti to Goose. Think about the iconic players on defense. T-Sizzle over the years. This was a defensive team. Yeah. Now it's offense. It's a new day, and this week brings yet another opportunity to punch their ticket, claim the division, make a march to the playoffs, and wave the purple and black.
There we go. Hopefully they'll be doing that Sunday afternoon. Purple and black, waving high. All right. We didn't even talk about the 2-point conversion plays. We ran out of time for that.
There's so much to talk about.
Doug, thank you so much. I know our producers are freaking out right now. We need to get to weather, but thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Tom.